Her phone keeps going straight through to voicemail.
You're better off giving her a bit of space.
Excuse me.
Yo.
Listen, I'm going in later with James. Do you want me to pass a message on?
Yeah, please. Yeah, can you just tell her that, just tell her that I'm thinking of her?
Yeah, we all are. If there's anything we can do.
It's terrifying, isn't it? How fragile we all are.
Hope for the best, prepare for the worst.
All right, well, I'll see you guys later.
What are you going to do if Johnny doesn't make it? Like, if you don't tell him the truth, then he will never forgive you.
If the baby dies, the last thing I'm going to do is tell him he's the father. I'm trying to protect him now more than ever.
Hey.
We haven't got long. We've got to get to school.
I fell off my bike. I didn't cry, though. I'm not a baby.
Well, soften up. He'll have to be living with you lot. Black coffee. To go.
There you go. Thank her for all her hard work, won't you?
Bad timing, innit? If you're off down south to visit Nicola and Molly.
Oh, it's fine. Bob can manage. And Laurel can't afford to turn down full-time work.
They're sending her on a refresher course for a couple of days. I doubt she's forgotten how to run a production line, but if it makes them happy.
I'm glad she's turning it all around. £1.20, please.
You change your 50, can't you? You guys don't want some big, smelly old farmer making a place look untidy.
We don't mind your smelly feet.
Oi, who said anything about my feet, eh? Seriously, though, there's no point in us living together anymore, arguing all the time. Just make each other unhappy. You don't want your mum to be sad, do you? She's had this for a while, hasn't she?
Yeah. Thank you, Pete, for your input. But we've managed long enough without you. I'm sure we'll all limp on together.
I was just saying.
Well, don't.
See what I mean? Can't help ourselves.
Which is why it's better for everybody that we have a fresh start. OK? It's what we need. Isn't it, Pete?
Yeah.
I was only trying to help, but it just made me want to punch him in the face.
Kids get coughs all the time. Little germ units, aren't they? That's why the teachers are always dropping like flies.
Yeah, they're taking cheap holidays while the kids are locked up, more like.
Not anyway. We've got a doctor's appointment this afternoon. I should have noticed before.
There's a slight congestion now. And you think she may have been coughing for 2 or 3 weeks, maybe?
I should have brought her in before, shouldn't I? Things have just been so crazy.
Doesn't hurt.
Come, girl.
I should hope not. Big, brave girl like you. Now, I think we're going to have to take some blood. Now, there's nothing to be alarmed about. Just want to make sure in light of the history.
This one's better.
Come in. Ah, right. I'm going to leave you in the capable hands of Nurse Barton. I'll take it all, I promise.
OK, press tightly for me. It's a good girl. You've been very brave.
Well, she's had plenty of practice.
You were lucky Dr. Bailey agreed to see you so quickly. But then, you're used to getting your own way, aren't you?
Tell you what, Sarah, why don't you go and look at those fish in reception? See which one looks most like Grumpy. You're really going to do this? In a doctor's surgery when she could be sick?
Must be terrifying for you. And yet, you still managed to set my boys against each other.
Oh, here we go.
You just can't help yourself, can you? It's like you thrive on trouble.
You know how ill she was, so just back off.
Oh, you're not the only mother in the world, Debbie. We all want to protect our kids.
What, by abandoning them? Smothering them with a pillow? Funny way of showing it, if you ask me.